Greetings. Welcome to another episode of Kyusho Korner. I'm Sensei Mish. Thomas Lee is with me today, like always. Today I want to cover small intestine 16. So small intestine is a fire meridian. Therefore 16, of course, would be a fire point. It lies on the neck. If we look at large intestine 18, a point that we did a while back, it lies right in the center of the neck. Center line, boom, kind of like the Frankenstein pose, okay? Small intestine 16 lies just about an inch behind it. So if I have 18 here, small intestine 16 is going to be right back here, all right? Now the one thing about 16 is that I can't really strike this directly in. I have to strike it from back to front. So I have to strike it this way. But if you notice me just kind of poking on Thomas, I'm not really getting a reaction until I turn his neck. That's kind of the key to this. So if I get him to turn his neck, I get to get behind the muscle there, and then I can poke in that same area and I get a body reaction. All right. So then for this particular point, the neck has to be turned. It's kind of, it's almost opening it up, but I still have to strike front to back. Boom. Now I'm just pushing, I get a body reaction. We've kind of played with this. It really kind of depends on your style and your art and how you're going to get to this point. Okay? So how do you get the head to turn and for you to come in? Because I could sit here on video and just go, okay, you know, we're going to have his head turn and I'm going to come in and I'm going to strike, and you know, he kind of wheezes, and you know, I could do that. But how are we really, you know, I mean, when you think about, and this is why I encourage you guys to take these points back to your dojo, because you know, you learn a point, you go back to your dojo, how do you play with it, how do you get it to work in all the different styles that you do, maybe throw it into a certain technique. So it's getting that head to turn, maybe even utilizing the mental nerve, coming in, getting the head to turn, and then almost coming, if I come back on, I found that if I come back on a blunt, I don't get as big of a reaction than I do that coming back on a point or using a knuckle. So like when I just hit Thomas, then that was more of a blunt. Not really a body reaction. But if I come in and I use that knuckle of the thumb, kind of like in a ridge hand, I can come back and I get a little body reaction. You can't really see it, but his eyes did dilate a little bit. Okay, so I could come, but it's getting that head to turn first. Okay, so and then coming back. So we were even thinking, you know, if we're grappling, I could, you know, if I'm on this side, I could get his head to turn, and then I could even just come in with this point. I'm striking back to front using this knuckle, and I just kind of come in and I get him. All right, so we're back. Thomas is healed. He's feeling good. How did that feel?
It was like everything just sort of went dead. There was no unconsciousness, but it was just like I could feel my body just sort of go dead.
Okay. All right. So, you know, you're looking at a possible knockout point, which is essentially that. I got the head turned, I came around, got that point in, he goes down, and even if he stumbles, I can then re-engage and then leave if I need to, or re-engage, maybe put him in handcuffs, etc. Okay? All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to take this back to your dojo, play, have fun, be good to your uke, and I'll see you on the next video. I just wanted to thank you guys for tuning in and staying Kyusho informed. You can hashtag that if you want. Anyway, we can be found on the line at KyushoKorner.com, our website. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, of course, and now on Periscope. So log on, check out what we're doing. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to send them in. I'm always willing to answer any questions. Some I'll answer personally, some I might do through video. And there you go. So remember, always be good to your uke.